Hey, what's going on everyone? In this video, I'm going to be comparing Surfshark, IPvanish, and Ivacy VPN to see which provider is best for you. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to connect one of these VPNs to the American-based version of Netflix in real time, just so you guys can see whether or not they are actually working. And quickly, just before I get stuck in, if you are looking to get started with either of these providers, I'll have massive discount links down below in the video description. So the first thing I looked into when comparing these VPNs was the price. So for myself personally, this is a major consideration that I take into account, as I obviously don't want to be paying too much for a VPN when I can go ahead and sign up for a similar service that actually may be a lot cheaper and even may provide a better platform. So as you can see from the pricing here guys, IPvanish definitely is the more expensive option, coming in at $6.49, and this is based on a 12-month plan, and this comes to a grand total of $78. And when you compare this to Ivacy VPN, they're $3.50, and this is based on the 12-month plan. And right down the bottom we have Surfshark VPN, which blows the competition out of the water, coming in at $1.99 based on their 24-month plan. So even when you compare Surfshark to IPvanish, you're paying kind of a third of the price and you're getting double the amount of sign-up time. So in this particular category, Surfshark definitely comes out on top. Okay guys, so the next thing I looked into when comparing these VPNs was the amount of servers they have on offer and also the amount of countries that you can connect to. So when it comes to VPNs, this is maybe one of the most important things that you would want to look out for, as if you are looking to access geo-blocked content or maybe use a VPN for your Amazon Fire Stick or downloading torrents, being able to connect to multiple locations and also multiple servers is very important, especially if you're looking for reliable speeds. So in this particular category, IPvanish definitely comes out on top when it comes to the amount of servers they have on offer. And below them we have Ivacy VPN, which does have 1,000 plus servers, which is on par with Surfshark, which also has 1,000 servers. And when we look on the flip side of the coin to the amount of locations that you can connect to, in this particular category, Ivacy VPN does come out on top, as they do have over 100 locations, followed by IPvanish, which does have 75, and then Surfshark, which does have 61. So in this particular category, I would say IPvanish comes out on top, as they do have more amount of servers, and this is definitely reflected on their price, followed by Ivacy VPN and Surfshark. So the next thing I looked into when comparing Ivacy, IPvanish, and Surfshark was their VPN protocol, their encryption capabilities, and also the compatibility for using torrenting as well. So as you can see, across the board, all of these three providers pretty much offer the same features, which is the Open VPN protocol and the AES 256 military-grade encryption, which has become pretty standard, to be honest, amongst VPN providers in the industry. And when it comes to P2P torrenting, all of these platforms are also compatible as well. So in this particular category, I would say all three of these providers are on the same level. So the next thing I looked into when comparing these providers was the amount of devices that you can connect to simultaneously on a single account, and also the compatibility with different platforms. So as you can see guys, Surfshark is definitely blowing their competition out of the water, as you can actually go ahead and connect an unlimited amount of devices on a single account, which is just insane, as you really don't see this pretty much anywhere in the VPN industry. And followed by Surfshark is IPvanish, which does allow you to connect up to 10 devices simultaneously, which is actually more than average, especially when compared to NordVPN and also ExpressVPN. And then right down the bottom, we have Ivacy VPN that does allow you to connect up to 5 devices. And when it comes to the compatibility of different devices and platforms, I would say all three of these providers actually do a fairly good job. You can go ahead and connect to your iPhone, Android device, Mac computer that I'm doing now, Windows, Linux, and heaps of others. However, in this particular category, I definitely have to give the win to Surfshark, as you can go ahead and connect an unlimited amount of devices on a single account. Okay guys, so the last thing I looked into when comparing these providers was the compatibility, speeds, and also reliability of connecting to geo-blocked content, whether that's Netflix, Netflix, Disney+, BBC iPlayer, Hotstar, and the list pretty much does go on. So in this particular category, I would say IPvanish and Surfshark do a fantastic job at allowing users to kind of connect to geo-blocked content, and they're also incredibly fast as well. And when it comes to Ivacy VPN, their speeds actually aren't that bad, but when it comes to connecting to geo-blocked content, I would say their reliability isn't the best from my personal experience, as sometimes I do find they do work and sometimes they don't, and it's completely random on the time of day as well. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is actually go ahead and open up my Netflix and connect to an American-based server and see how they perform when accessing geo-blocked content. So I'm over here on my Netflix account, guys, and I've gone ahead and opened up Surfshark VPN, and they're the first one that I'm going to be testing when connecting to the US-based version of Netflix. So once I go ahead and open up the app, I can simply go ahead and search for the United States, click on that location, and this will go ahead and connect me to the fastest server on the Surfshark servers. And once it's highlighted in green, this will just notify me that my entire computer, including all of my devices, is now connected, which we can see right there. So now that I'm connected, I'll now go ahead and refresh the browser. So now that I've gone ahead and refreshed the browser, I'll now be on the American-based version of Netflix. And just to show you guys an example of this, I can go ahead and search for a TV show called Parks and Recreation, and this actually isn't available in my country, plus thousands of other TV shows and movies. So as you can see, guys, I now have access to Parks and Recreation, and what I'm going to do now is actually go ahead and play a really small snippet of this in real time, just so you guys can see that Surfshark is actually able to access the US-based version of Netflix. And just to show you guys, I'm still on a Surfshark server. I can just click on this little icon, and as you can see, I'm connected to a server in the United States. So I'll just go ahead and play that one now. And again, I'll let this play out in real time, as I kind of really want to give you guys a real-world indication of what it's like to use these VPNs for accessing geo-blocked content. And from my personal experience with using Surfshark, it typically does take around maybe 10 to 25 seconds to get started. They're not the fastest VPN out there, but they definitely are reliable, and you just may have to wait a little bit for the stream to get going. But once it does, there's pretty much no issues with buffering at all. And as you can see, guys, the stream is now working. So there you have it, guys. That's my comprehensive comparison of these three VPNs. As for the one that I would pick out of these three, it would definitely have to be Surfshark, as they strike a really great balance between a really cheap price and also a really great service as well. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. And again, if you'd like to get started with any of these VPNs, then don't forget to check out the discount links down below in the video description. And also, if you have any questions about VPNs or accessing geo-blocked content, then feel free to drop your ideas or comments down below, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.